2001, but I've been around since the start of the internet, and in the start, every web page you went to, someone could actually see what you were doing because it wasn't encrypted. It wasn't basically secured. And quite quickly, like I forget when it was, a long time ago, a lot of people everyone just started using, you might notice it says HTTP and then dollarvigilante.com or something. But almost every website now says HTTPS, which means it's encrypted. And which it means that people can't just track and see everything you're doing because all the traffic just goes through the internet. So if it wasn't encrypted, anyone almost could see what you were doing with your cryptos. Or sorry, not with your cryptos, with your internet traffic. So that's the internet, the biggest free market in the world, and it has decided all on its own, without anyone having to regulate anything, to encrypt everything. And it makes sense. If people could just see your bank account password and stuff, because it's all in clear text, it's not encrypted, like everyone would be getting hacked like every second of every day. So the first biggest free market in the world is the internet, and it's gone completely private and encrypted. What do you think is going to happen with internet money, which we call cryptocurrencies, which are things like Bitcoin and all those sort of things? It's still fairly new, but it will do the exact same thing. Over time, people will realize they need their internet money to be just as encrypted or even more encrypted than their internet traffic is. And as that happens, there's really only a couple cryptocurrencies that do that. And one of them, of course, is Monero. And so many interesting developments coming out for things like Monero and Piratechain. For Monero, for example, here's the secret Monero bridge. I won't go through this, but basically you can actually buy things like Bitcoin and stuff with Monero, and no one would ever know you had the Bitcoin. It would actually be held inside kind of Monero. It's called things like wraps and stuff. This is something being developed by, I forgot the name of this group. Oh, Secret Network. You can look into that if you want. Cross-chain bridge between Monero Privacy Coin and private DeFi on Secret Network. So all these things are in development. And then there's Piratechain. And I've said for a while, once there's atomic swaps for Monero and Piratechain, they will essentially take over Bitcoin and every other cryptocurrency. And I've been the guy who else has been on the internet talking about cryptocurrencies since it was $3 in 2011, like me. I'm just like a guy who talks about these things. I don't know of any YouTube channel that had talked about cryptocurrencies before me. There might be some, but I've never heard of them. And I was saying Bitcoin's going to be huge. Said that at $3. It's now $40,000. We recommended Ethereum at $2. It's now $3,000. And now I'm saying, and hardly anyone knows this unless you watch our stuff or subscribe to our newsletter, that Monero is going to eat all their lunch. Monero will have the valuation of Bitcoin probably in the next few years, and Bitcoin will probably have the current value of Monero in the next few years. And Piratechain could do just as well, because it's actually got even better security, like unbelievable security. Lizzie, and Lizzie. Anyway, so Piratechain's like at under $5 right now. And so massive opportunity. There's so much stuff going on. I'm actually been shocked at how well and how much stuff is going on. Like, for example, here's Armada. Our brothers from Komodo working relentlessly on atomic swap technology and are close to enabling atomic swaps for Piratechain. Like I said, once that becomes easy to use and people get access to it, the flippening will start from things like Bitcoin into things like Monero and Piratechain, because everyone's going to realize they need security, just like they realize for their internet connection they need security. If everyone can see everything you're doing, especially when it's money, when there's extortion agencies everywhere, like everyone's going to understand they need this in the next